what up guys, this is Drew and welcome to my channel. Well, today we are going to talk about the shoes which is from ANTA and what we call it Shock Wave 5. Well, actually, after Kyrie Irving went to ANTA, I think ANTA, this Chinese brand, is under the spotlight around the world right now. Everybody's talking about Kyrie Irving, ANTA and ANTA's shoes. And before his official signature shoes are released, they're gonna wear the Shock Wave 5 and Shock Wave 5 Pro for the next season games. Well, I'm sure that you guys must be full of curiosity about the Shock Wave 5. So let's just go straight to the shoes. So when I first saw the shoes, my visual center of the gravity was on the second half of the shoes. Well, the higher heel upper and the low upper on the both sides of the shoe gave me a kind of streamlined feeling on the whole. With the sense of the speed of ANTA logo, I can't lie, the first impression, I can give it about 8 out of 10 points. So the front of the shoe mainly uses some high-strength engineering mesh, and the middle part is mainly based on the artificial leather, and I can feel that the strength of the middle part is relatively high. And about the back part, and the heel neckline mainly uses a kind of light mesh. So if we open the upper, we can see the shoes are not a kind of low-top shoes in a traditional sense, or even ultra low top design, because actually the actual upper height is below the ankle boom, and this kind of design also makes me question whether such ultra low top design can provide enough safety for players who with a long history of ankle injuries. And we can also find that the 5th and the 6th pair of the shoelaces are designed like flying lines to increase the dynamic wrapping of the shoes. And we can find that the outside of the shoe has a wave TPU that extends to the inside. And there's no doubt that the TPU side walls limited the deformation of the midsole under the heavy movement, and it's really improved the stability. And in addition, through my press, I can obviously feel the firm heel counter, which also makes me have a high expectation for the overall protection performance of the shoes. Well, let's see guys. And secondly, let's just focus on the lining of the shoes. Well, this pair of shoes adopts an integrated inner boot design, and the instep part is obviously thin, which can increase the air permeability. And when we come to the heel of the sneakers, we can obviously feel the thick sponge feeling of the heel of the sneakers, and it forms an angle. And I believe this kind of design can hold the heel bone in place. Alright guys, now let's just take out the insole of the shoes. Well, first of all, I think I can feel that the friction on the surface of the insole is quite strong. Well guys, heard about this. And by pressing it, I think the insole is a little bit thick with the normal insole. And I'm not sure if they use the ANTA supercritical forming material on the insole, but to be honest guys, I think it can provide some cushion for the whole shoes. In fact, on the KT7, they use this kind of technology, but on the KT7, also it provides a strong cushioning, but it's always skidding. However, there's no doubt that the insole performance of the Shock Wave 5 will be more balanced, and it can also provide good anti-slip performance on the basis of providing a certain sense of foot and cushioning. And in addition, the evaluation of the arch will also provide some degree of support. Finally, let's look at the midsole and outsole of the shoes. Actually, on the inside of the shoes, you can touch the ANTA's nitrogen technology. Well, how to explain this kind of feeling? So I think after pressing it, I think it's a kind of lighter and more bouncing boost. But guys, to be honest, I'm sure that the performance of the nitrogen is gonna be much better than the boost, because in 2023 the boost is too heavy right now, and to be honest, I have a very high expectation for the Shockwave 5's cushioning performance. So yeah, let's see guys. And when we look at the outsole of the shoe, we can obviously feel the diversity of the sole texture. And we can obviously feel the hardness of the outsole of the shoe is very high. So I think it's gonna be very useful for the outdoor court. And on the other hand, the outsole of the shoe has a very large range of upturning on the inside. I think it's gonna be very good for those players who always doing the big crossover or the big step back like Kyrie. Yeah, actually I like this design. Alright guys, let's look at the weight of the shoes. So this is the UK 7.5, US 8.5 and Chinese size 42. Well, let's see. Well, so the weight is 389 grams. Actually, I think it's quite light. Alright guys, that's all about the ANTA Shockwave 5 open box video. And actually, ANTA Shockwave has a very long history in China. And today I also bring my ANTA Shockwave 3, which I bought like almost 2 years ago. As you guys can see, the vamp and the outsole is quite dirty right now, because I really use it a lot. And to be honest, just from my personal perspective, I think the Shockwave 3's appearance is better than the Shockwave 5, but the cushioning of the Shockwave 3 is not enough for me. I think the main reason is because I have almost 90 kilo right now, but I think it's still very good for the people who play like a shooting guard, a point guard, or whose weight is under 75 kilo. I think it's gonna be very suitable for you guys. Alright, that's all about today's video, and if you like this channel, please follow me. You can follow my Instagram account, you can follow my eBay account. And if you want to buy the ANTA Shockwave 5 or ANTA Shockwave 3 or KD7, just let me know or send me the private message. Alright, this is Drew, just trying to be better.